Some ghosts don't drift through hallways searching for peace. Some ghosts are furious. They scream, they scratch, they grab the living. And the one thing they all have in common, the person who killed them was never caught. Here are 5 unsolved murders that created some of the most violent hauntings in America. Number 5. The Lizzie Borden House, Fall River, Massachusetts. On August 4, 1892, Andrew and Abby Borden were hacked to death with an axe inside their own home. Abby took 18 blows to the skull. Andrew took 11 to the face. Their daughter Lizzie was the prime suspect. She'd tried to buy poison the day before and burned a dress days after the killings. She was acquitted. No one else was ever charged. Today, the house is a bed and breakfast. Guests report phantom axe sounds from the basement, an icy hand gripping their wrist in the dark, and in the room where Abby died, the sound of someone cleaning, followed by a heavy thud, like a body hitting the floor, every single night. Number 4. Bobby Mackey's Music World, Wilder, Kentucky. In 1896, a young woman named Pearl Bryan was found decapitated in a field 2 miles from this building. Her head was never recovered. Her 2 killers, both practitioners of the occult, were convicted and hanged, but they never revealed where they put Pearl's head. The local legend says they threw it down a well in the basement of the old slaughterhouse that once stood on this site. That same building later became Bobby Mackey's Music World, a honky-tonk bar. The well was sealed until a caretaker opened it. He claimed something came through and possessed him. Bobby Mackey's wife was shoved by an invisible force while pregnant. Patrons were attacked in the restrooms. Ghost Adventures filmed their very first episode here. Bobby was forced to post a sign at the door. Management is not responsible for the actions of the spirits. Number 3. The Villisca Axe Murder House, Villisca, Iowa, June 10, 1912. 8 people found murdered in their beds. 6 were children. The youngest was 5. Someone had taken the family's own axe and moved room to room in the darkness. Every mirror in the house was covered with cloth. Every victim's face was draped with clothing. Then the killer washed their hands, ate a meal, locked the door, and vanished. The case was never solved. The house now stands restored to its exact 1912 condition. Visitors report children's voices after midnight and objects moving on their own. In 2014, a paranormal investigator staying overnight stabbed himself in the room where 2 children were killed. He woke up covered in blood with no memory of doing it. Number 2. The Whaley House, San Diego, California. In 1852, a man named Yankee Jim Robinson was publicly hanged on the very plot of land where Thomas Whaley would later build his family home. Whaley watched the execution. He built his house there anyway. Almost immediately, the family heard heavy footsteps walking through the house at night, boots hitting the wooden floor one after another, as if a large man were pacing the hallway. The footsteps have never stopped. Visitors today report being choked, shoved, and scratched by an unseen presence. A woman in a flowing dress has been photographed standing in the courtyard. Children hear laughter coming from empty rooms. The U.S. Commerce Department officially designated the Whaley House as haunted in the 1960s, one of only 2 houses in America to receive that distinction. Number 1. The Myrtles Plantation, St. Francisville, Louisiana, built in 1796 on the burial ground of the Tunica tribe. The Myrtles Plantation has been called the most haunted home in America. At least 12 ghosts are said to walk its grounds. The most famous is Chloe, an enslaved woman who, according to legend, poisoned 2 of the plantation owner's children with oleander baked into a birthday cake. She was caught and hanged from a tree on the property by the other enslaved workers. Her ghost has been captured in a now famous photograph, a shadowy figure in a green turban standing between the main house and the kitchen building. Guests report waking to find a woman standing at the foot of their bed. Mirrors fog without explanation. And the ghosts of 2 poisoned children have been seen playing on the veranda, waiting for a birthday party that will never end. 5 murders, 0 convictions, and 5 locations where the dead are still screaming for justice. The killers may have escaped the law, but they never escaped the haunting. Follow Hauntpedia for more of America's most haunted locations. Link in the description.